Hello friends, today for word work we are going to start together on this side of your page. So go ahead and make sure that you are on this side. Since this side can be a little more challenging talking about what words mean, we're going to start on this side so that we can talk about the sounds that we hear in each word as well as some clues and hints to what they might mean. So the sounds we're focusing on is OU and OW. And in these cases, that sound makes the ow sound. We know that sometimes OW can make the O sound, like in the word know, meaning I know what you mean. And we see that OW making the O sound. But this time, we are going to talk about when OW and OU makes the OW sound, like in these words. We have sound, mound, cloud, shout, pound, clown, brown, crown, howl, and growl. So you see on the top we have our OU words, and on the bottom we have our OW words, all having that ow sound. So let's talk about some of the definitions of these words. Of course, a sound is a noise that you hear. If someone makes a sound, then they do something that creates noise. A mound, that could be just like a pile of dirt. It's just a pile of something that makes that mound shape, just kind of a small bump in the ground. We have cloud, like the clouds we see in the sky. We have shout, which means that you're going to yell something. You're going to shout at someone or to someone, trying to get their attention. You're going to yell. You have pound. That means like you could pound the dough, and that means you're going to pound it down, right? You have clown, like something you might see in a circus with the hair and the makeup. Brown, that's the color brown. Crown, what you might wear on your head if you're a king or a queen, or if it's your birthday and you wear a birthday crown. Howl, that's something a wolf or a dog might do. If you've ever heard that term, like a wolf howls at the moon, it's not necessarily a bark, but it's that loud sound where they're kind of howling. And then growl, that means like to snarl, like if a dog gets upset with you and they might growl and they make that grumbling sound. So as you go through, you have 5 words that you're going to try to think of the definition for. So number 1, which word up here means a pile? And remember, cross it out when you use it because you will only use each word one time on this page. So which word means a pile? That would be the word mound, like we talked about, a pile of dirt. So then I would cross it off. And then if I come to number 2 and I think yell, maybe I think I don't know what word means to yell. Maybe I can't think of it and I just cannot figure it out. What I'm going to do is skip that one and come back to it, because then once I've crossed out a lot of these words, when I come back to this one, I will not have very many words left to choose from. It'll be easier for me to figure it out. So maybe I'll skip to number 3, color. I know that brown is the only word here that is a color, so I will go with that one. Remember, we cross it out when we're done. So you have number 1, a pile. Number 2 is to yell. Number 3 is a color. Number 4 is noise. Number 5 is to snarl or grumble. And then your sentence is, the wolves blank loudly at the moon. What word will go in that blank? Will the king wear a blank? We need a blank of peaches to make a pie. The blank at the circus made us laugh. There is a fluffy blank in the sky. So go ahead and fill in the words. If you are confused about any of the words, make sure you listen to the video again so you can hear those definitions. On your next page, this is a page that we are getting very good at doing very independently. You're sorting the words OW, OU, and on the bottom, you're finding rhyming words for each of these words. So what word rhymes with found? Remember, when I look for a rhyming word, I'm going to look for a word that has the same ending or the same ending sound. So I see that found and mound. Either one of those could rhyme with found. They all have that O-U-N-D. But if I'm looking at proud, there is no N. So I cannot choose one of those words. I'll have to choose cloud because it has the O-U-D, O-U-D. So you've got found, proud, out, owl, gown. So think of words that rhyme with those. When you're done, make sure you check your work, read through your sentences again on this page, and make sure that they make sense. It's very important. Make sure your name is on the front and turn it in.